sure has a lot of questions. If you look, you can see them everywhere. Use your mind to define energy and time. It's more than just some numbers on a page. Let's go, let's go. Vectors, friction, motion. Let's go, let's go. It's a lot more fun with a little commotion. Curiosity is the remedy. All you really need's velocity. Let's go, let's go. Professor Skull. Let's go, let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go, Professor Skull.
Oh, hey, you're here. It's me, Professor Sko, and I'm at the Mote Marine Lab in the Florida Keys. They do some serious sciencing here. I'm here to attend a class on coral. We're also going to meet some really, really cool students with DiveN2Life. We're going to find out all about their research. One of our students here is Cara.
Hey everyone, my name is Cara and I'm super excited to show y'all around and what we're up to.
Let's go! So Cara, can you start by telling our viewers, how long have you been with DiveN2Life?
So I planned to start diving when I was 10, but Hurricane Irma kind of caused a little bit of a delay. So when I was 11, I got certified to dive through DiveN2Life, and ever since then, I've been diving and doing science on a weekly basis, and I'm 15 now.
Wow. And what is it that you ultimately want to do when you grow up?
I'm trying to keep my scope super open, give myself lots of experience in the marine field in general, but ultimately I'd like to be a marine scientist.
Very cool. So can you tell us a little bit about your research?
Absolutely. So I just started interning this summer at Mote Marine Lab. We are a partner with DiveN2Life, but this is kind of a separate thing. So what I do is every week I come and check on the corals, I clean out their tanks, and make sure that all of them are super healthy, not bleaching, paling, or diseased, because it's really important to Mote's research as a whole that they're doing healthy, or just to kind of monitor how they're doing.
Very cool. Now, what do you enjoy most about studying with DiveN2Life?
I really love when we get to go out diving and doing field work. So really seeing that what I'm doing is making an impact. So out planting corals or treating them, or even lab work where you can really see that what you're doing is making a difference.
Now, will this coral here that you're working with, will that eventually go back out to the reef?
Absolutely. So this is kind of where they grow up. It's like their preschool. They're getting bigger. They grow bigger every day, and over time they will grow to about the size of their plug. As you can see, they may have started off just being a tiny little speck on there, but over the months and the years they get super, super big. So once they're large enough, we will bring them out to the reef and actually plant them.
Cool. Now, a lot of our viewers are young people. What advice would you give them if they're interested in science or just being underwater?
Well, I would say that no matter where you are or who you are, your age or your location, you can really make a difference and you can also get out on the water. So even if it's a lake or a river, everything kind of is like a big family. Everything's pretty similar. So what you can learn while you're swimming in a river or in a lake, you can apply once you get the opportunity to be in the ocean. So even if you're not lucky enough like I am to live in the Keys on the coast, you can take advantage of the opportunities that you have at home.
Wow. Well, thanks so much, Cara, for introducing us. I'm sorry. Gotta take this.
Let's go, let's go.
Hello?
Key West Police Department.
Key West Police Department?
Yes, you own 2 robots.
Well, yes. I do own 2 robots.
Causing incidences of
No, there's gotta be some kind of mistake. My robots are back in SCO Labs.
You sure?
They've been calling me all week.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry to
No,
inconvenience you.
it's fine. It's really no convenience at all.
Bye.
Bye. Huh. Okay. Coral
ID, coral ecology, what the coral reef is, what it's not, because there's a lot of misperceptions about what a coral reef actually is. Can you believe some people think it's like a rock? A rock! It's not a rock, but guess what? Someday it will be. But anyway, that's for a whole other lesson. Why
Oh, hey, you're all here, and you're early.
No, you're late again.
Okay, just sit over here then.
Okay. So let's go ahead and assess, especially in Florida, provides habitat for Cameron.
Fish, all our fish wildlife in our ocean down here in the Florida Keys.
Okay, what fish? What are you talking about? What kind of fish? Like tuna fish?
Now, mostly fish that live on the reef, such as, barracuda, things of that sort. Provides, a home for your little clown.
I'm sorry, Professor Sco, is that a note?
Oh, no.
Why don't you share it with the whole class?
Dr. Cannon isn't cool enough to wear slinkies in her hair?
Well, it is a unique look for a very special person. All right. Another element that we talk about a lot, especially here in the Florida Keys, is that our coral reef supports fishing and the tourism industry. Can you provide an example of that, Serena?
Well, since coral reefs allow fish to live on them, and fishermen and tourism, like tour boats, they go out and they fish, and these tour boats get paid and they help our economy since we live in Florida and our state is surrounded by water. So
Key West Police Department.
fishing is a very
Key West Police Department.
industry.
Do you own 2 robots?
Yeah, it really sustains our
You sure?
local population. I don't know, how many of you have gone fishing?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I really don't want to be a bother, but I need to go check on something. I think it's best that I just leave. Hello? Sparky? Yeah, it's me. Where are you guys right now? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. What? Oh, no reason. I just wanted to... Wait, what was that? Are you listening to Jimmy Buffett in the lab? Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye, Sparky. Hey, you're here! It's me, Professor Sco, and I'm here with Cameron, one of the really, really cool students who's a part of DiveN2Life. So Cameron, how long have you been studying with DiveN2Life?
So I've been studying with DiveN2Life for the past 5 years about.
And what made you become interested in diving?
Well, when I went to go first get certified, I met Kama, the leader of the program, and she told me about her program that she runs, and I was just so intrigued by the stuff that they do.
So what are some of the things that you're studying here with DiveN2Life?
So we study the corals that build up our Florida's reef down here and why they are endangered and what's wrong with them.
Interesting. Now, what do you hope to do when you grow up?
Well, I want to go into technical diving, so this is a great pathway to this, and that's why I do it.
Excellent. So for our viewers at home, what advice would you give to them for somebody else who's interested in underwater science?
So for you guys, I would give you the best advice is to take every shot that you get. Any science clubs, programs, anything you have a chance to do would be great.
Awesome. Thank you, Cameron.
Yep.
Hey, Sco fans, it's me, Professor Sco, and I have another friend of mine with DiveN2Life. You want to meet her? Awesome. This here, this is Kate. Now, Kate, how long have you been studying with DiveN2Life?
This is actually my first summer with DiveN2Life.
Really? And how did you get involved with it?
I became open water and advanced open water scuba certified in previous years, but through Mote Marine Lab, I found out about DiveN2Life, and I'm really interested in the scientific diving and the opportunities it provides.
Excellent. So here at Mote Lab, what kind of research do you do?
Here at Mote, I help with the coral restoration team. So I help take care of the coral. I cut it into little pieces for outplanting on the reef so it can grow into bigger coral. And I also clean the coral every day, feed the coral, check on its health, make sure it's doing okay.
Awesome. And so for our viewers at home, what advice would you give them if they're also interested in marine science?
I would tell you to take any scientific opportunities you have. That's how I got involved with Mote, and it's how I got involved with DiveN2Life.
Wow, that is great advice. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
It's a lot more fun with a little commotion. Curiosity is the remedy. All you really need's velocity. Let's go, Professor Sko. Let's go, oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go, Professor Sko.
Key West Police Department.